Hey friends, get ready to be introduced to how to use watercolor pencils. For my students, this is a new media. Can you say media? Media. And if you like using watercolor pencils and then adding some watercolor paint, then that's called mixed media, when you mix more than one media. So you're gonna do the pencil, and then you get a wet brush. So some of my water's here, just clear water, and then it's gonna bleed out and ignite the pencil so it turns into paint. It's kind of like those colored by dots. So this is pencil. That says colored pencil. That was done by colored pencil, slowly shading. So I want you to see the different medias. Now I know you know, ooh, hello little bird, what some of these things are. That was done with paint, and we did awesome learning value or fade, tone from dark to light. And so that's the goal, is to show dimension in your art with some tone. All right? Ooh, did you do something like that? Could be if I'm your teacher. So let's get started. We've been doing little peaks of heaven, what you'd imagine doing. And this is your key verse, Revelation, and I saw a new heaven and new earth. So anything could go, right? Because in heaven, if you read the Bible, it describes how animals are there, that a little baby can put his hand in a viper's pit and not get harmed. And there's no more crying. You can't be sad in heaven. It's amazing that God will wipe away every tear. All right, so decide what color you want to use where. You guys who know I am your teacher, you know that I love pink sunsets. I became a Christian on a volcano in Guatemala, wanting evidence that Jesus Christ was Lord with a pink sunset. Now, how to do tone, both with watercolor and pencil. Do you go straight down or sideways? Hold your pencil sideways and use the same technique we did painting, back and forth. Because whenever you move the curve or the contour of your lines, your scribble lines, instead of going like this, you could do circularization. I'm just trying to not ruin mine. Circularization. You guys decide how you like shading. We've been doing a whole series on shading with pencil. So you're gonna start with your watercolor pencil like it's pencil. Now, if I'm doing this cloud that's going pink, and then the sky is reflected in the water. There's my little dolphin coming to say hi. And there's, ooh, what color outfit am I gonna do? Remember I taught you color theory? If I'm gonna do pink and blue water, I would wanna do maybe a yellow, a shirt, something opposite color that is not gonna just blend in with my background, right? You can look at the color wheel in my class. Actually, I have my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet are the colors of the rainbow. Are your pencils still in rainbow color order, guys? Ooh, if not, can you put them back in rainbow color order? All right, I always try to start you off fresh with rainbow color order. So we're just chilling, relaxing, blending. My last lesson, I was just so proud of you guys that you painted tones, looking at famous artist Thomas Cole, and you went from different shades in each cloud, and no one needed my help. Oh, that shows me that I have taught you the state and worldwide standards to use techniques and processes of various artists and to achieve tone. Made me really proud to be your art teacher. All right. It actually looks better, I think, when you combine more than one color. Should we go for the blue in the water? Okay, here's the blue. It's actually good not to be really pointy, but if you hold it on the side and use the fatter side, if you actually do just like shading with color pencil to get that look, ooh, that artist had to do lots of different shades and tones of different colors. Same idea with watercolor pencils. The more watercolor that you get from the pencil out, the more easy it's gonna bleed out when we add water. So let's add 2 or 3 colors and we'll bleed it out. All right, so let's keep going. Nice and circularization. And instead of circularization, the water I'm gonna have go back and forth the way the waves would crash towards you if you're watching a beach scene. I'm gonna go right around the little ears, because that's all the blue around these guys. They're looking at the water. Now remember, the longer you spend on getting the watercolor out of the pencil, right? They're watercolor pencils, the brighter your paint is gonna look. It's gonna actually come out. Some students go, Mrs. Smith, I dunked it in. Well, if you buy your own and you wanna dunk it in, it's gonna absorb the whole tip and use up our new watercolor pencils. So you have to do those with your own set at home. We're not gonna use our school sets and suck up all the watercolor like that. We could use the palettes for that. All right, just to make the most of our money at school, not to waste our supplies. All right, so we are mixing water. Let's see if we like the thick brush, if we're gonna go to the thin. All right, let's see if it bleeds out. Dun, dun. So get the tip. Now, if this is too fat and I can't stay in the lines, oh no. Now what I got is enough watercolor in here where I could just use the brush and go to my next cloud and make it really see-through over there. Now, I'm gonna clean this one. What do you think? I need the smaller one? Yeah, thanks for telling Mrs. Smith, get the smaller one. All right, to the smaller one. All right, now I'm gonna go around the head, use the right tool as an artist to define my edges. All right, now I'm gonna go back and forth. I could do circularization, blending or feathering, and you just keep dunking in the water and then bleed out your watercolor. Ooh. Now let's see if this side versus that side, which side looks like a painting? The side done with the water, right? So that's the beginning of how to use watercolor pencils. And let's see if it looks like the example by putting the color. Did we just turn our pencil into that by bleeding it out with water? Yes, we did. All right, it's gonna take you guys a way longer time because I wanted to end this and make it a short 5-minute instructional video and then come around and help you guys. But you have the rest of the class to do this and use our amazing new supplies called watercolor pencils. Remember, all you need is clean water and you should dunk it and spread it so you won't even have to get fresh water very often. Ooh. All right, can't wait to see yours. I think I'm gonna color her outfit another day so it doesn't bleed out, or I could use regular colored pencils for her outfit, which it's me. With my imaginary cat. I can't have a cat on Earth because Tiger's allergic to cats. He sneezes up a storm. Over now from today's lesson.